Hello everyone, I hope you are having a wonderful day. Today I'm going to review this JBL L52 Classic Bookshelf speaker. This one is actual bookshelf speaker because it front ported design and the size is really compact, so you can actually put them on bookshelf. This is the wood grain finish, come with the rear wood veneer. Cabinet is solidly built, 5¼ inch polypass base driver with metal dome tweeter that utilize with this L52 Classic speaker. Inside the cabinet, I went through with endoscopic camera and crossover quality is pretty decent. The base driver I can see partially, and probably you will see the model number here and back of the tweeters. Even the wires and everything are wrap around in foam. So overall attention to detail is very good inside and outside. As usual, I'm using my main amplifier Denon PMA SX11 Sony HAP Z1 ES as the music server with musician audio Aquarius R2R DAC. So that is a combination that I use for this review, and sound sample as well. So next thing is this L52 the front grill. This is a foam grill, as you may have seen it in some of the old magazines or the retro look. Pretty nice, really unique look that I really liked it. I really dig the look of this L52 Classic design. So when it's come to JBL speaker, I have soft spot for them because in Japan, JBL speakers have more following and probably one of the highest regarded speaker brand, more so than any of our European manufacturers. Back in the days, they used to say if you love jazz or rock music, just pair the JBL speaker with Sunsweet amplifier. That's, all the time. They will say that all the time whenever you go to audio store or all that store that sell these kind of components. That's the basic rules that they apply to JBL and Sunsweet combination. So based on all the experience and memories, I have very soft spot for them. But do I like this one? Listening to this L52 Classic, stereo image is not the best in my opinion. And then high frequencies and upper mid-range and everything have the good detail and spacious sound with the very good extension in upper high frequency area, but not as defined or not as refined as the other speakers that I experienced, such as a Polk Reserve R series or Wafte Evo 4.2 or ELEC UBS 62. So those are in comparable price range. Even like Aperion Audio Varus 3 Grand Bookshelf speaker may offer better build quality and better refined sound in my opinion. So this L52 Classic is for those of you who is big fan of a JBL and this kind of mid-century inspired design. This could be a nice decoration in your room or in your office or that sort of stuff. But I'm not really big fan of overall sonic quality. Based on modern day offering, these speakers are a little bit behind, even compared to speakers such as a Polk Reserve R200 when it's come to sonic quality, refinement, bass quality, in the whole package. By saying all that, I still want to have it because I like the design. I like all the things that they do with this, inspiring older design look. Plus, I have very soft spot for JBL speakers. So when I play around, and I prefer both inside and tweeter outside, so that way I got wider and deeper sound stage. So that is how I test it and how I recorded sounds demonstration here. And then when I test the bass response, this one truly lagged in that department. Overall bass quality is a bit muffled, lacks a little bit of not on par with the others offering. It's not on the level of a LS50 offering, but what I like about them is they can rock, okay? Although they don't handle much of a power, okay? When I'm testing the bass response with the bass heavy tracks, as you will see here, when I raise my volume control knob to 10 o'clock position, it's starting to bottoms out and starting to making the noise from the front grill. So as soon as I removed that, it reduced. Only left was a little bit of port noise from the front port. So this classic speaker really excel with hard rock or jazz or those kind of music. AC/DC, Who Made Who, or Metallica, or those sort of music, it totally shows the JBL true heritage rock and roll speaker. Overall high frequencies are very nicely extended, but it just lacked a little bit of refinement. The competition and similar price point or a little bit lesser offering have a more refined sound signature, particularly that Polk Reserve series. The R200 have the better upper mid-range and high frequency extension with sonically more refined sound quality. If you don't care about all the audiophile terms such as refinement, sonic quality, liquid mid-range, and all that, this speaker is great buy. Because all you want is rock and roll mini monitor speaker, this could be it. And especially if you listen them in close range, and even if you want to use them on your desktop, this will be great choice. And also you can play around with this high frequency control knob at this front panel. I tried that, I play around with it, and I still prefer the factory setting dot. So that is the 3 o'clock position dot that comes set from the factory. This L52 Classic bass quality is pretty decent, but not the best, not on par with speakers such as LS50 or even speakers such as KEF Q150, etc. The problem is it's a bit muffled and not enough resolution or definition that many modern design of speakers can produce. So that is a little downside for me. One highlight and most noticeable highlight of this speaker is good quality mid-range. Mid-range is slightly forward than I'm used to with speakers compared to other speakers offering, but still pretty musical and good sounding mid-range quality that you can get out of this L52 speakers. So frequency response, very decent, not the best in the class. Overall sound quality, very good, not the best in the class. Price to performance, I will be honestly saying this could be $600 pair speaker. Then that would be great buy. $1,000 pair for them is really pushing it. Probably they are counting on this L52 classic design. If you love JBL and JBL heritage and this classic design, it will be great choice. If you love true rock and roll mini monitor speaker, this one could be great buy. Totally rock with rock music. Other music, it's okay, not the best. And we are talking about what is the better price and performance and sound quality that we can get. For the personal preference, I love this speaker. I love the look. I love the way they sound with my favorite rock music such as AC/DC, Metallica, Nirvana, Led Zeppelin and everything. They are not the speaker for like Pink Floyd or that kind of band, but they sound really nice with Dire Straits or all the bands that I mentioned. And even Black Sabbath sounded really nice with this. Oh, by the way, they will not sound the best if you put them really close to the wall behind them, because you want to have at least like 10 to 12 inches away from the wall to get the better soundscape and nicer stereo image. So that's my little tip. So overall price and quality that you are getting is very decent, but not the best at this moment. So if you are a big fan of a JBL, if you are a big fan of rock and roll or jazz music, if you don't really care about other type of music, I can totally recommend you to try this JBL L52 Classic. And also modern music, not so bad, but it's not the best thing that you can have. If you want all around performing, good sounding Bookshare speaker, try Polk Reserve series, and they will be very good, as well as Elect Unify or Elect reference series. They are very neutral sounding, so it will goes well with any kind of music, but all depends on your taste and your pairing components. So overall, I can easily recommend you to try this if you love JBL sound, if you love heavy metal, hard rock, and jazz music. So that is my experience, my friend. Highly recommended to those of you who love JBL heritage. Thank you for watching and happy listening.
Come into my solitude, though I weary be. Come into my tenderness, dream along with me. Listen to the whispers sing, listen to the singer shout. Come into my solitude, be my big mouth. Thoughts unspoken, thoughts unsaid, lies of hearth and home. Children broken on the bed and left to lie alone. Things you talk around, scum you choke on down. Coming into my solitude, step on sacred ground. We were speaking of values and violence, breaking silence. Fathers who are lovers to the daughters that they own. Mothers who don't leave a child to settle safety zone. People so unhinged that death is much too kind. Coming into my solitude, step over their line. Thought I was the only one. Thought I was the only. Thought I was the only one. Speaking of values and violence, breaking silence. Come to my solitude, welcome to the wheel. Into this wonderland of wounds that will not heal. Walls that do not speak, steps that do not sound. Come into my sun.